Welcome to episode 2 of Not in the News. And this time I'm going to start with a subject very close to my heart, and that is Africa. Hence the brightly coloured waistcoat made from material that I brought back from Zambia last year. And also the first item, and that is the magazine Travel Africa. The title really does say it all. It is all about the continent of Africa, from holidays to country specs to animals, and very much gives me my fix of Africa when I can't get there. However, interestingly, during lockdown, we didn't actually have a paper copy printed. Issue 90 is due through the door very soon, but in between times, they actually spent some time reaching out to their readers via the internet. And so we had several emails through introducing us to different documentaries, different programmes that we might find interesting. One of the things I did enjoy was in fact the live cams, which gave me just that little bit of Africa that I'd been missing. And so I can recommend getting on and looking at Africam and seeing the sort of wild Africa that we can't actually quite get to. Staying with the Africa theme for the next thing I'd like to share, and that is actually an initiative which took place last month, so should have been in episode 1, but it is the Ride for Rangers. So Ride for Rangers was set up by the UK Africa travel industry in conjunction with Tusk to provide some much needed funding for all those amazing rangers that are still out there protecting the animals at a time when both poaching is on the increase and tourism income is drastically missing in their countries. But the animals still need the same level, in fact even perhaps a greater level of protection than before. Ride for Rangers was in fact a cycle ride that took place from Land's End to John O'Groats at the end of August. And we were very excited that the team at Steps Travel, based in Cirencester, were actually going to be taking part in the Bath to Cheltenham leg. And we were very proud to be at the finish to support some of them when they came in after quite a gruelling wet day. The whole team, the peloton that was taking part in Ride for Rangers, completed the 2-week schedule, arriving in John O'Groats. To date, there's over £130,000 on the UK fundraising website, which has in fact been matched. So that's an amazing amount of money heading out to Africa to support those super rangers. So just an update for you on the Lions Share Fund, which I spoke about in episode 1. Big thank you to all of you who also shared this amazing initiative on your social media platforms. But I would urge you to go and check out their website for their latest news, as they have released the 40 small projects which they will be supporting with their funds, all linked to conservation, also women's empowerment, youth work, and some very good causes there which they will be funding with their small grants. So please check out and see where this initiative is going. Well, as we come towards the end of this episode of Not in the News, I'd just like to remind you that I do have a fundraiser going on, which is Where in the World, where you're able to guess the destination of the giant cuddly phoenix elephant for his holiday next year in 2021, as this year's was postponed. I would really love to make my target with this one. The money will be going to the David Shepherd Wildlife Foundation and Game Rangers International to continue to support the rescue, rehabilitation and release work that they do for orphaned elephants. So please do check out my Just Giving page. You can look it up under Amanda Butler. And you will see that there's a list of countries that you can select from, and if you are lucky enough then you can win Phoenix. There will actually be a draw for some other prizes for those of you not lucky enough to win Phoenix. And please don't feel that you need to find a home for this very wonderful, gorgeous, cuddly elephant, as I do know that there are other charities out there that would benefit from him. So you would be welcome to win him and send him on to another charity who will make good use of him. So please do check out my Just Giving latest fundraiser. Just before I share my final video in episode 2, I would just like to point out a few practical things. That is, links for the items that I've shared with you in this episode will be below the video. If you've enjoyed the video, please hit the like thumbs up, which is also below. That would be gratefully received, as would any comments that you would like to share. There is a bell on the top right hand side of your screen. If you click on that, then you will get notifications of further episodes that I put onto YouTube. And back on my YouTube channel page, there is also the subscribe button. So if you would like to do any of those, I would be very grateful. And so to finish episode 2, which has very much been a not in the news about Africa, I'd like to share with you a video from Game Rangers International, which celebrates the very special first birthday of Mutanzi David, a very important little elephant in the research and the history and the story of the work that Game Rangers International do in Zambia.
Mutanzi has grown so much over the last year. As a newborn, he was so nervous and unsure of the world around him. He never left Chama's side and he always slept a lot. In the early days, drinking milk took some practice before he actually got it right. And now all that milk has given him increasing energy over time. He has learned to overcome challenges like crossing the water, which he was initially afraid of. He is also learning how to drink, as he could only use his mouth when he was little. But now his trunk has grown stronger over this last year. He used to spend most of his time walking close to his mom. But as he has grown in strength, size, and confidence, Chama has allowed him to spend more time with the rest of the herd. And now she has her work cut out for herself, as he sometimes is too confident and wanders off on his own. As a baby, he copied the others by picking and playing with sticks. But now, at 1 year old, Mutanzi spends a lot of time browsing and grazing with the herd. He follows them closely and copies their eating behaviors, so he is developing these skills which are so essential for his survival. We have seen so much of Mutanzi learning from his mother and the herd around him, which shows the importance of the herd society in elephant development. Critical life skills are passed on through the generations by peers, which of the orphans, this is their only chance for learning such important skills. Mutanzi has brought a rich dynamic to this special herd, and his 1 year birthday marks a significant milestone in their journey towards life back in the wild. We couldn't have reached this far without you and your amazing support. Thank you for helping to give these special elephants a second chance they deserve. We are so thankful.